Ahead of the G20 summit in Delhi, the arrival of the US President on Air Force One. Joe Biden went almost immediately to a meeting with his host, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The US is currently always keen to further cement its relationship with India in the current complicated and deeply divided geopolitical environment. Mr. Biden and the other leaders arriving here will find the centre of this massive, bustling city has been transformed with a beautification project costing tens of millions of dollars. Many makeshift houses have been destroyed. The authorities say they were illegal dwellings, but they were still the place some of the poorest in the city called home. All around Delhi there are posters of Mr. Modi. This event is politically important for him, with elections here due next year. But at the same time, diplomatically, the summit is a challenge for India. At last month's BRICS meeting in South Africa, China's President Xi was centre stage, but he's not coming to Delhi. One analyst told me many in India perceive that as a deliberate snub.
Decision of the Chinese government, President Xi not coming to India, this clearly shows that relationship has really dived. So there are serious problems in the relationship, and relationship is obviously not normal. India and many analysts in India also look at that, why he is not participating, because China does not want to see a successful G20 summit in India.
Since he was issued an arrest warrant by the International Criminal Court in March, President Vladimir Putin hasn't gone anywhere outside Russia, apart from visits to territory in Ukraine that his country occupies. He'll be represented by his Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Delhi. The war in Ukraine will not be the main issue on the summit agenda, but it's obviously the key fault line in international relations.
Perang di Ukraina.
At last year's G20 summit in Bali, the Indonesian hosts adeptly agreed a communiqué which condemned the invasion, but said not all members agreed with this position. This time, though, Foreign Minister Lavrov is rejecting such language and threatening to completely block a final declaration. That would be a symbol that the G20 is paralysed and the world more divided than ever. The slogan for this year's summit is One Earth, One Family, One Future. The reality, it appears, though, it's a very broken family that cannot agree on that future. James Bays, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.